a song on the wind and joy in the trees. Shabbat has arrived in the world, scattering a song in the silence of the night, and eternity utters a day, and eternity utters a day. Ya la la, ya la la, ya la la la, ya la la, ya la la la, Shabbat Shalom, Jewsic City. I am so happy to be introducing you now to Charlie Kramer, our guest for Shabbat services this evening. Charlie is an incredible singer-songwriter, disability activist from my hometown of LA, coming live. One of the few blessings of this pandemic is that we get to bring these leaders of our broader Jewish community in from all sorts of places, and we are so thrilled. Sarah, Jacob, and Julie and I all extend our warmest welcome to you, Charlie, and we can't wait to see what you have to teach us and sing with us tonight.
Oh, thank you. I have to say this is a nice treat. I'm like over here smiling, and it's just a really beautiful way to spend Shabbat. So I want to say thank you to everyone for tuning in with us, for being here with us, and to everyone at Jewsic City, including Ellie, for inviting me into your community. I don't take it lightly. It's a really nice treat. So cool that I get to be in Nashville just by being in Los Angeles in front of my computer. The joke maybe got old by now, but it's still awesome. Regardless of the joke, it's still awesome. Okay, so I want to start off just by telling you quickly about myself by teaching you a song. So as Ellie told you, I'm a disability advocate, and that is because I'm actually blind. I'm legally blind. So I see 10% of what most people do, and it's kind of like looking through a tiny straw. So you won't notice most of the time because I'll be able to look into the camera, and it seems like with my mannerisms that I'm a normal person, but I have this thing that's progressed over my lifetime that's caused me to not be able to see with my eyesight as much as other people. And we'll get into this later, but it has not affected my ability to have vision in my life. And what I want to share with you right now is a blessing that comes from our morning tradition, actually. And it says, Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, pokeach ivrim. And many people translate this to say, blessed are you, Adonai, creator, ruler of the universe, who opens the eyes of the blind. And oftentimes this is the kind of language that can make people say, wait a second, is God like miraculously making blind people all of a sudden have sight? And that's not what the blessing is about, in my opinion. Specifically because the word pokeach translates to opening your eyelids. Specifically in Hebrew, it's a verb that talks about opening and closing of your eyelids, okay? So it's not about blind people who don't have a choice like me, right? I don't have a choice that I can't see everything that other people can. But it's about everyone. It's about opening and closing our eyelids, because our eyes actually never open and close. They're always open. It's our opportunity to open up our eyelids, to open up truly and to see what is right in front of us, no matter how beautiful or how challenging that thing might be, to see the truth and the beauty that's all around us. And sometimes it's just about opening up. So I figured what better way to open up than opening up our souls a little bit too, and opening up our eyelids so that we can see, that we can have vision. So I'd like to sing you this song. We'll sing it one time through, and the second time through, I have a feeling you'll catch on with me. It goes like this. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Pokeach ivrim, pokeach ivrim, whoa, oh, oh. Pokeach ivrim, pokeach ivrim. Okay, this next part we're going to sing out all together. I am blind. 1, 2, 3. I am blind to the life that's right beside me. I am blind. That's your part, nice. To the light that shines before me. I am blind to the shadows all around me, to the absence of the blessings that are right before my eyes. Oh, 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 Baruch atah Adonai. Feel yourself opening up. Eloheinu melech haolam. Baruch atah Adonai. What do you need to see? Eloheinu melech haolam. Or feel. Pokeach ivrim, pokeach ivrim, whoa, oh, oh. Pokeach ivrim, pokeach ivrim. I am blind, and I can see what's right before me. I am blind, and I can hear the world around me. I am blind, and I can feel the strength inside me. The beauty in our world sinks beyond our eyes. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, 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 oh.
Oh, thank you. That was, yes. We are blind to a lot of things that we may not know at first.
Yeah, absolutely. We're blind to a lot of things in our lives that we, sometimes we choose to be blind to them. Like we're actually making the choice to ignore it and to be blind to it. And other times we might be blind to something and we need a friend to say, hey, by the way, you should know, you know? So it's all a journey and it's all okay and it's all beautiful and everything in between. And I hope that you feel a little bit more open, and sharing myself makes me feel a little bit more a part of your community, and that you know a little bit more about me. And I'm just grateful that we're all here together. So we're going to welcome in Shabbat singing Hine Matov. Hine Matov u'manaim shevet achim gam yachad. 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 Hine matov u'manaim שבת אחים גם יחד, הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד.
מה יפה היום, שבת שלום, מה יפה היום, שבת שלום, שבת, שבת שלום, שבת, שבת שלום, שבת, שבת שלום, שבת שלום, מה יפה היום, שבת שלום, מה יפה היום, שבת שלום.
דודי לי ואני לו הרואה בשושנים, דודי לי, דודי לי ואני לו הרואה בשושנים, דודי לי מזאת עולם מן המדבר, מזאת עולם מן המדבר, דודי לי ואני לו הרואה בשושנים, דודי לי. We're going to move now. Singing Open Up Our Eyes, not open up our eyes physically as we close them, but open up our inner vision, what I like to call our inner vision, so we can really gather together for Shema and have that deep, deep listening. Open up our eyes, teach us how to live. Fill our hearts with joy and all the love you have to give. Gather us in peace as you lead us to your name, and we will know that you are one. Open up our eyes, teach us how to live. Fill our hearts with joy and all the love you have to give. Gather us in peace as you lead us to your name, and we will know that you are one, and we will know that you are one.
Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael
just have to say it's so nice to just be able to hear you sing, Ellie. So I know Jewsic City gets to hear it all the time, but I don't. Okay, so it's really nice. I'm gonna introduce you guys to a little bit of a new Micha Mocha, but it's new, but it's not. I promise you're gonna know it right away. It's new, but it's not. Okay, and I'm gonna need your help. This is like one of the only embarrassing things for me. Normally, when I do this one in person and the whistling comes, everyone whistles for me, but now like everyone knows I can't whistle. It's all good though. You'll just whistle for us at home. Here we go. Here's a little song I wrote. You might want to sing it note for note. Don't worry. Be happy. Here's a little song I wrote. You might want to sing it note for note. Don't worry. Be happy. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Got any whistlers out there? Come on, people. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Micha mocha ba'elim Adonai. Don't worry. Be happy. Micha mocha ne'edar ba'kodesh. Don't worry. Be happy. Nora tehilot. Nora tehilot. Oh, sefer ele. Don't worry. Be happy. Sing and don't worry about a thing, because every little thing is gonna be alright. Sing and don't worry about a thing, because every little thing is gonna be alright.
That was great, Charlie.
The best. I love it.
So fun. This Shamru, a prayer that a song that we sing, let's call it that way. It's really a song that we sing pretty much every Friday night. This Shamru, V'nei Israel et Shabbat, and the people Israel shall keep the Sabbath, to make the Sabbath a covenant for all generations. It's a big ask. It's a big ask that every Shabbat we keep it. And Vishamru actually tells the story of the very, very first Shabbat, when God created the world in 6 days. And on the seventh day, God rested. Not just rested, but very specifically in these words, Shavat vayinafash. Shavat from the same root as Shabbat, to rest, and vayinafash, the same root as nefesh, which means soul. It's the verb of soul. I don't even know what that looks like, but whenever I sing this song, I think of that word and I long to experience what vayinafash means inside. I want to feel it. I want to feel what it's like to be sold in that way. And to have that moment in a week that's been long and hard and difficult to live through, to reach Shabbat, to reach Shavat vayinafash. And as we sing this joyous melody together, I hope that you'll feel just the beginning of that and that you carry it with you for the rest of Shabbat. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. כי 6 ימים עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ, ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. וביום השביעי שבת וינפש, שבת וינפש, שבת וינפש. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם.
For me, I just love the way that you introduced it and bringing it home. This song that we're so used to is all about like claiming Shabbat as a people. And it's so beautiful. It's such a beautiful, beautiful way and a beautiful reminder to settle ourselves into Shabbat. I want to share my personal version of Adonai Sefatai with you. And the song actually talks about opening up. It's like a common theme. For some reason, I keep picking things all about opening up. But in order to receive the light that we want in our lives, in order to manifest what we're really desiring, we have to create space for it in our lives. And there's a creating of the space that can happen, but then you have to be open to it. The water bottle in a pool will never fill up if you don't open the cap, right? But it's surrounded by all the water, and all you have to do is unscrew it, right? And that's the way the world works. There's always light around us. So I hope right now that you're able to open up and accept all the beauty that is around you, even though there's so many things that are tricking you into thinking that life may be really challenging. And honestly, it can be challenging, but the light is right there as well, I promise you. Let's open up. Adonai Sefatai. Adonai Sefatai tiftach v'yagid tehilatecha. Adonai Sefatai tiftach v'yagid tehilatecha. This is where we open up. Open up our lips so we may praise your name. Open up our hearts so we may feel our pain. Open up our souls. Let our love make us whole. We will praise your name. Do you hear us? Can you listen? Will you hear our prayer? Do you hear us? Can you listen? Will you hear our prayer? Adonai Sefatai tiftach Viagin Tehilatecha. I want to take a few moments for our own prayers. I want to give you this opportunity to just think about the things in your life that are challenging, that might be invisible to other people. Maybe even think about things in your life that might be challenging that are visible to other people. And now I want you to think about one thing in your life that is so beautiful that for most people is just invisible to others. They may not see it, but it's there. It is there. And one thing in your life that is visible to others that is beautiful. I love this exercise. And I love this exercise because so often we think that disabilities or challenges in our lives are always visible to other people. And it's just the farthest thing from the truth. There's so many times when we're going through things or someone has a disability that you wouldn't even know, you know? And it's so important not to assume about other people, but also even about yourself, you know? There might even be things that are beautiful about you that are invisible to you, you know, that are waiting to be uncovered. Funny enough, the thing that was invisible to me, that was beautiful, that I was choosing to be blind to, was my blindness. And, you know, it's just a really wild thing to have a disability and also to choose to ignore it. And it wasn't until I started to accept all of who I am that life became and started to become as beautiful as it possibly could. And that's why I want to share this song with you. It says, I don't have sight, but I've got vision. And funny enough, I released this song just earlier this week, and it's out on Spotify and everywhere that you can stream it. And the full album comes out in just a week's time, less than a week's time, which is crazy. But I want to sing this one with you and just share a little bit about my vision and my story. There are times I don't have sight, but I've got vision. I don't mind, I can't see 'cause I will listen. There are blessings when I face what I am feeling. I don't let what I see decide what I know and what I'm blind to. I've got a vision, whoa, whoa, whoa. I've got a vision, whoa, whoa, whoa. There are things I forget are always with me. Like my mind and the strength within my being. There are blessings when I face what I am feeling. In this darkness I will find everything I thought I'm missing. I've got a vision, whoa, whoa, whoa. I've got a vision, whoa, whoa, whoa. I've got everything I've dreamed of, 'cause everything I've seen's just right in front of me. I've got everything I've dreamed of, 'cause everything I've seen's just right inside of me. I've got everything I've dreamed of, 'cause everything I've seen's just right in front of me. I've got everything I've dreamed of, 'cause everything I've seen's just right in front of me. I've got a vision. 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 So before I hand it back over to Ellie, I want to invite us, just as we head into Misha Berach, to be a little bit selfish today on the Shabbat, okay? Sometimes it's not a bad thing to be selfish, because I always say, if you're not being kind to yourself, you're not being kind to anyone at all. It's impossible. So, of course, if there are people in your life that need healing, this is a perfect time to bring them into your thoughts before we go into Misha Berach. But I also want you and challenge you to think of one thing in your life that you would love to heal, or one piece of you that you're working on that needs a little bit of love. And don't let this opportunity go. Pray not only for those people in your life, but pray for the healing of yourself as well with Misha Berach.
Misha Berach Avoteinu Mekor Hambracha Leimotenu. May the source of strength, who blessed the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say Amen. Misha Berach Imotenu Mekor Hambracha Leavotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say Amen. I have to say, Charlie, the first time I heard you talk about being selfish and healing was when I attended, Charlie has a program called Singing in the Dark, which is a truly unique experience, something that I never knew that I could be a part of, or that it existed. I don't think it exists except for what Charlie does, where you're led into a room, you're blindfolded, it's dark, you're sat down on the floor. There's people all around, but you can't see them. And then you sing for an hour. And there's no pressure. No one's looking at you. No one's listening to you. We're just perfectly singing together. And there was that moment before we sang the Misha Berach in that program where you said that, and something in me just, I think it's fair to say that something broke and something clicked simultaneously. And it was one of the most powerful prayer experiences I've ever had. And before we bring in the last few songs together, I just want to say a thank you for being here and for being a part of Jewsic City and bringing your soul and your spirit and your teaching to us. It really means a lot that you could be here.
It means the absolute world to me, and makes my heart so happy to hear your experience of singing in the dark, and also to hear just to hear how powerful it was for you. Because even actually during this moment, I started thinking about, wow, it's maybe not too far away that we can actually start doing things like that together again. It's just a beautiful reminder. So, and also just, I'm so grateful to be here. So thanks for inviting me in as well. It's been a beautiful way to spend my Shabbat.
And of course, we can't end our service without taking a moment to think about those who are no longer with us, but those that we keep in our hearts forever and ever, on and on. There is a past in every portrait. There is a truth in every tale, and all the days that came before us are as a wind upon our sails. There is a forest in every father as he stands amidst the wild. There is a mountain in every mother, a sturdy force of heart and mind. The door vador nagid god lecha. Their light in us shines on and on. The door vador nagid god lecha. The time may pass, but they're never gone. There is no story without a sadness, and not a life without love. And we look back to the days that have passed us. We hold on to the lights above. There is a dream in every daughter. There is a song in every sun. Is all our tears are made of water. There is a home from which we come. The door vador nagid god lecha. Their light in us shines on and on. The door vador nagid god lecha. The time may pass, but they're never gone.
From the flames as they burn, to the chaos as it rains, from the ashes that have fallen we will rise. From the memories that we gained, in the places that we made, from the soil and our dreams we will rise. 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 From the breaking of our past to the promise of our truth, from this blessing to rebuild, we will rise. From the earth beneath our pain to the love between our hearts, 'cause the light is in the fire, we will rise. 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 We are the fire. We are the light. You cannot break us. We will rise. We are the fire. We are the light. We cannot break us. We will rise. We are the fire. We are the light. You cannot break us. We will rise. We are the fire. We are the light. You cannot break us. We will rise. From the flames as they burn to the chaos as it rains, from the ashes that have fallen, we will rise.
We will rise. Thank you, Charlie. Shabbat shalom, everyone.
Shabbat shalom, everyone. Thanks for having me.